Hello there. This is Andrea Michelle King, and a lot of people call me Sunshine, and I go by the name of Sunshineth. And what that means is that the children of Israel shine through my ministry and shine through me. Where I came from is I came from the future. Okay? I came from the future, and I ran into this person known as Andrea King. The spirit that is in me has come from the future to come here to tell all of you that this world needs a new order. Okay? This world has to get in order. All right? Now, when I say I came from the future, meaning I came from heaven. Okay? And where you will find me located is in the Holy Book, the book of Revelations, chapter 1. It talks about someone who has hair of wool, whose feet is polished to a shine, whose skin is bronze like this and eyes like that. You can go and read it for yourself. That book in the Holy Bible, Revelations chapter 1, is referring to me. Okay, I know that the second coming of Christ, you guys were expecting a man, and that's just not going to happen. Mankind has failed, according to the man upstairs, to God. And God's name is Allah. Okay, so according to Allah, mankind has failed. And so he is giving womankind a chance. Okay? So I will not fail. Okay? I am victorious at everything that I do. And I know which way to go and how to do what it is that I need to do. Now, I do need some of your help in order to get this done. Okay, because as of now, this earth has a 10-year lifespan at the rate that we're going now. This earth will not be able to sustain itself for more than 10 years. Okay, I will tell you as a whole, I cannot sustain this earth more than 50 years. Okay, so we have less than 50 years left here on earth. All right, and you need to understand that the earth is God's heart. All right, so as you guys are 10 toes down and you have any type of hatred inside of yourself or around you, as I am 10 toes down in love. Okay, so love conquers hatred. And there's a lot of hatred and negative energy here on earth. There's so much negative energy here on earth that the earth is almost combustible. Okay? Meaning it will explode if this hatred continues to linger here. That is scary to some. It's not scary to me because I have seen hatred on top of hatred on top of hatred and centuries and centuries and centuries of it, and nobody has ever gotten it right. Okay, I am here to make things right and to make peace with God through humanity. Okay, now I am, how do you explain this? I am God's right-hand woman, not man. A lot of people think that, that men are stronger than women, and that is true in some aspects, more so on the physicality of men versus women. But as a woman, I am mentally and spiritually and vocally stronger. So I am equipped with what is called a double-edged sword, meaning my tongue. The things that I say will cut you down to size. It won't cut me, but it will cut you down to size. All right? And there's a lot of trimming that needs to be done and pruning that needs to be done here on earth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring heaven here to earth. Okay? The love that is out in the body, because above the sky and above the rainbow is the body. Okay? You are located on earth, which is in the heart of God. This is God's heart. Okay? And I serve a God of love. God is love. All right? It's one love. It's one God. No matter what religion or what spirituality you feel, however which way you go, there is only one God. And meaning there is only one race. All right? And that is humanity. That is the only race that matters, is humanity. It's not the fact that you see a black woman. Okay, because in the spirit I am white as snow. I shine bright like a diamond. Okay, as all of you are diamonds to me. All right. And we're going to have to just do, like I said, a little bit of pruning, you know, so that you guys can all shine like the children of God that you are. You know, just because you're born into another financial tax bracket doesn't make you less than somebody born in a tax bracket that has more digits than you do. You know, just because you're born of Caucasian or white descent, or if you're born of African American or black or Native American or Mexican, we're all human beings. Okay, there is no such thing as race. Actually, every race points back to and leads back to me. Okay, if you do the ancestry, or you do the ancestry, what do you call that? The tree, the family tree thing. You know, you'll see that the first woman, which was Eve, you know, she looked a lot like me, and technically she was me. You know, I was the first woman. And history is just repeating itself over and over and over again. But this song that is repeating itself, it's old. You know what I mean? It's old. There needs to be one love here on earth in God's heart, because God is love. Now, where all this hate came from, it came from racing, and it came from colors. Okay, the colors that is associated with race is just inadequate and incorrect. Okay, the colors that are here on earth are 1,000 times brighter on the other side of the rainbow. Okay, out in the body, it's brighter out there. Things are a little darker in here, you know, because of history and the way things have been, you know. So the oppression that is running rampant here, you know, needs to be addressed. Now, I know that in the media they're talking about reparations and things of that nature. And one thing that's going to be hard to digest for a lot of people, especially black people, is to understand that the same system that is oppressing you is the same system that is set up on that Bible that the white man gave you to read, as the white man separated you from your God, which is Allah. Okay, so I had to do a lot of research and soul searching to know where I came from the back end of where I was born, and what came forward from me, to know that the heavenly version of me, which is the Holy Spirit, that came down to meet me in the middle of my life. Okay. So, So, as I'm being met here today by the old me, the person that I have become up until this time, to the new me, the future me that came down to meet me here, to say this is what needs to be done from here on out. You know, I have to spread the word, because if not, things will get very, very scary and very, very uncomfortable from here on out. I want you guys to hear me. As humanity, we have less than 50 years. This planet cannot be sustained for more than 50 years in the physical form. Okay? So my goal and my job is to bring heaven here on earth so that you guys can see and not be afraid to transition from the flesh, human, into the spirit. Okay? But I have to let you know that the government is being set up and is founded on the Holy Bible. Okay? That's how the government is run. So they say that the spirit or the church is separate from government or the state, and that's not true. It's all spiritually run by an entity or a society called the Illuminati, which when I was 23 years old, I'm 40 years old now, but when I was 23 years old, I was past this rock, meaning that the world was given to me. I inherited the earth and everything in it. So that means that I am responsible for you, your dog, your brother, your sister, your mama, your daddy, your friends. All of you have to meet me where I am before you are released from this earth, which is called, to me, I just call it a class. A class that a lot of you did not learn the lesson. So you are repeatedly cycled here, meaning that this is not your first rodeo. All of you have been here before. Okay, whether you believe it or not, or whether you know it or not. This is not your first time here. Okay? So, I said all that to say this. You know, we have to tackle the religion thing before we can get into the political thing. All right? So politics to me is easy. It's easier than a game of Tetris. You flip it upside down, you move it to the right, you move it to the left, you push it down, and then something else falls out of the sky. Okay? Politics are easy. All right? Because if I tick, you boom. If I have a question of why something's not fixed, or why these people do not have housing, or why these people do not have food, or why these people do not have medical assistance, or why there is even a medical problem, because there's a cure for everything under the sun. All right? The government has been capitalizing on your sickness. All right? There's a cure for cancer, but you see so many cancer. They had a whole city, a city of hope, is dedicated to cancer research and cancer patients and cancer this and cancer that. So we cure cancer, and then we have thousands and thousands of people that do not have jobs. All right, so is the money more important, or is your health more important? Do you want the cure, or do you want to keep working and cycling these people to go through and round and around in a circle of this sickness? You know, there is a cure for lupus. Okay? There's a cure for it. And it will be released to the public, and the proper treatment will be administered. Okay? So these things, you know, once I am put into the proper position, we can tackle these issues and get the proper health for all of you that do suffer from this problem or medical issue. You know, there's a cure for everything. There's an antidote for anything that you have going on. There's an antidote for it, meaning there's a cure for it, meaning that the government has been capitalizing on your sickness, being the pharmaceutical company. If the pharmaceutical company did half of what the pharmaceutical company was supposed to do, there would be little or no pharmaceutical company. Okay, this is all dollars and cents, and you guys are more than numbers to me. I'm a United States veteran, meaning I'm honorably served in the Air Force as a military police officer. You know, and I went in as a number. I came out as a number. I was born a number. And to God, I am not a number. I am a spirit. I am a person. I am a human being. And you guys all have the right to be treated as such, even by your government, according to God. Okay? I love you all, and I'm just trying to do my part here, but my part is so big that it's hard to even comprehend why God would place such a big charge over one person. But there's something very unique about this one person, meaning myself, meaning I changed in rhythm for algorithms. Okay, so while you guys were out dancing and turning up, I was spending time on my Father's shoulder, singing to him and getting the wisdom that I needed in order to fix what is wrong with this earth. Okay, I traded in singing for talking, to be able to talk and be heard and be felt. So when Beyonce comes up, you know, I passed, give that to her. Let her sing that. You know, when the selfies were being taken, okay, I passed, give that to her. You know, I don't need everybody seeing my face or hearing my voice yet. So whether you know it or not, all of your talents, I handed them out to you. If you think you're talented, the spirit that is in operation in me gave me the option to take it or to leave it, and I left it. So all you rappers and all you singers and all you NBA players and all you football players and all you golfers and anything else that you think is of sport or of entertainment, all right, it has my name on it and it has my blood on it. And I suggest, just as suggestion, that you peel off 10% and donate it to my nonprofit organization by the name of Sunshineth, SONSHINETH, Sunshineth Community Outreach Ministries. Okay? Just a suggestion. I suggest that you expedite that money my direction. And what I'm going to do with that money is I like to just play Santa Claus. Whatever there is a need, I like to be able to fulfill that need. So I do community outreach, but I want to do it on a global scale. Okay? I provide food, shelter, bathing essentials, hygiene, diapers, anything you can think of that is a necessity in life. That's what my ministry provides for the community. All right? I only live off of 10% of that, and the 90% I give back to the community or to anybody in need, whether they're a veteran, a single mother, a single father, have mental health issues, struggling drug addicts, like whoever I can help, that's what I do. All right, and I enjoy doing it because I know what it feels like to just be a number or to be forgotten about. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll give you the address. The address is 2551 East Avenue, S as in Sam, Suite G as in Golf, box number 242, Palmdale, California, 93550. Once again, the address is 2551 East Avenue, S as in Sam, Suite G as in Golf, number 242, Palmdale, California, 93550. And if you need to reach me, okay, don't have your people call me. If you don't call me directly yourself, I don't care about your secretary, your personal assistant, introduction, or anything else. All right? Everybody tells me to say 10, Satan, say 10 names or count to 10. I'm going to say 10 days, and I'm going to give you more than 10 names. All right? And I need these people to call me so that they can hand over their audience and point their audience my direction. So am I clout chasing? No, I don't chase nothing. And I don't chase nobody. I'm telling you to report as ordered And that's just that. Okay? Now, there are casualties of war. As a veteran, as a military police officer, I am trained to take on anything that is adverse to me. So, as a casualty of war, sometimes there are children involved. There are countries that have children armed, locked and loaded, and ready to go. And as a service member, as a veteran, I cannot look at those children any differently than I look at an adult, because they are armed and dangerous, as are a lot of your children are armed and dangerous in here. They are armed and dangerous in here, in here, and in here, and in here, and in here. So we all know that there is a price to fame. Okay? And that's just a harsh reality. There is a price to fame. So I'm going to call on some of you famous people, excuse me, not to clout chase, because I'm not chasing you. I suggest you form up and you report as I'm asking you to. You report with your followers and share what it is that I'm saying. You report financially. As a leader of this new world, I am the leader of this new world. As a leader of this new world, you report, like I said, financially. You report with your audience. All right? And you report with your heart. And you report with your mind. And you guys know what I'm capable of doing. All right? I'm just a praying black woman. Yeah, okay. Y'all know what I'm capable of doing. I'm capable of making your worst nightmares come true. Because a lot of you have made my nightmares come true. So I fight fire with fire. All right? If it's good for you, it's good for me too. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. All right? Now, I want to be president of the United States because I am a woman of color. And I am every woman of every color. And this world needs a woman's touch because mankind has failed. Allah says that mankind has failed. So he's giving womankind a chance. And I will not fail. I don't lose. I'm relentless. Okay? So I'm going to give it my all to bring peace on earth, which they say, oh, there can never be peace on earth. I don't see why not. Because I wish you would on every candle. There can be peace on earth, and there can be love across the board on earth, or common ground. We can agree to disagree. But let's agree to disagree in love so that we're all right, not wrong. So as you step on this earth in hatred, that just fuels the love and the fire underneath my feet. And when I'm able to walk this earth and know that it's all love, then I have done my job. And I can obtain that. That's easy. I will take your ability away to hate. You have the ability to hate. I will make it impossible for you to hate. I will make it impossible. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say a few names. And I expect these people to either call in area code 661-674-0076. Once again, area code 661-674-0076. You can reach me directly on that line, and do not play on my phone. Don't call this number. I don't have time for prank calls and so on and so forth. Do not call me playing around. All right? So I'm going to call for Colin Kaepernick. Please give me a call. Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, you three right there. Okay? You guys have a major job to do. We're not done yet. It's just getting started. And let's not forget that I issued out the talent. I could have took it all for myself, but I didn't. I passed. For what? For this. To be able to know how to fix this world so that we can all get out of here safely. And we have less than 50 years in the physical form of this earth being sustained. Okay? Michael Jordan, please call or write in or mail in. Kim Kardashian, I really need some help. Okay, my best friend is incarcerated in Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility. CDC number P94317. Kim Kardashian, please open those gates. And I don't need any more of your sacrifices. I don't want your husband. You can keep that space case. Drag him around with you or whatever it is that you do. You don't need to offer me him. Yeezus, Yandi, whoever he is now. You know, Russian space stations, whole lot of space in his brain. And that's all she wrote, Kanye. Sorry. And you building your little Star Wars domes and all that extra stuff. There's no more space. There's no room for that. Knock it off. Okay? That spraying you feel in your brain, that's all she wrote. But I love you. Water under the bridge. No big deal. Katy Perry, you have a star by your name. Beyonce and Jay-Z, you are doing such a great job, guys. Woo-hoo. Do what thou wilt. Awesome. But yeah, Beyonce and Jay-Z, I have definitely been served lemons, and I'm trying to make some lemonade. And I was told that you guys would definitely help me out and support me and get me where I need to be. So please give me a call, Beyonce and Jay-Z and the Wu-Tang Clan. All right? Wu-Tang Clan, the Statue of Liberty. Yes, that is a black woman. That is a representation of me. Okay? And I come to liberate every spirit that there is known to man. Spiritual liberation in the name of Allah. All right, so Wu-Tang Clan, just blessings into the gods and to the earths, and you guys are awesome and definite star. Allah is very pleased with you, gentlemen. But it's my time to shine, and I need you guys. I need the strength of a nation. And all you 5%ers, man, I love you guys. How cool. You guys are using the 5% of the 10% that they said that we use of our brains. You guys use that 5% very, very well. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. But just so you know, that 10% of our brains, that we only need the 5% that should be applied to the world, I've exhausted 100% of my brain. 100%, meaning that I have become matter. What kind of matter? Obviously, I matter because I'm here. But I have exhausted 100% of my brain. So that means I am infinite wisdom on top of wisdom on top of wisdom. And we can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Meaning I'm able to fix the system. The broken system, I can fix it, sustain it, and make it better. I can make the world better. Like this. Fat Joe, you have, there's like a strike. Fat Joe, please donate or call in so we can discuss this. Okay, Miley Cyrus, girl, you are amazing. All right, let's roll up and talk about some shit. All right, Miley Cyrus. Snoop Dogg, murder was the case that they gave you. I said, no, not this one. All right, you hanging with Martha Stewart and stuff. That is so amazingly awesome. But Snoop Dogg, you owe me a favor. Okay, call me. All right, Charlize Theron. Yes, Jim Carrey, thumbs up. Brother, you did an amazing job. Bless you all your days and your nights. Please holler at me, Jim Carrey. The Wayans family, you guys get a star. All right? Hands down, the most amazingly funny, God-given talent. Had nothing and made something. The Wayans family, please donate. Just a suggestion. Or give me a call to let me know that I do have a platform to stand on. I need you guys to stand with me. Outcast and the whole Dungeon family. Yes, holla. All right, because it is time for someone to take charge of this world in righteousness. So Outcast, please call me. Nicki Minaj, you get a star. Oh my God, hands down, undisputed. With the different characters and you explaining and expressing yourself the way that you've done, you definitely get a star from above. All right, so please holla at me. Would love to talk to you. I love your attitude, and I love when you clapped at Joe Budden. Ha! Girl, yes. All right, but I loved it. And Martin Lawrence, oh my God, hands down, undisputed. I need you to support as well. Donate 10% of your income. All right, and just your story, your energy, everything you've done here, definite thumbs up. And most of all, Ice Cube, you owe me a favor. All right? Call me, we can talk about it. But the spirit in operation, like I said, I'm running shit now. All right? And don't make me run after you because I don't run. Don't make me call your name again. All right? Casualties of war, expendables, whatever you want to call yourself. Like, come on. It don't have to be like this. Just call, write in, send in, whatever you need to do. All right? And I will be back with you sooner than later. All right? So that's just a piece of the pie. And like I said, I'll explain a little bit more about religion and how it all ties into the government and what they're doing. Okay? So, yeah. Just piece by piece. There's so much to go over. Just trying to take it slow with you guys to introduce myself. But as time goes on, you know, it becomes crunch time. So as of now, if you guys want another 4 years of Trump, then, you know, do what you got to do. But the marathon continues, you know, and I am the next one to inherit the throne. Actually, I am it. We are it. All right, and I'm fighting for humanity, not a race thing. Okay, the colors, I'll explain colors to you a little bit more. Just keep following along, and we'll get to the bottom of it all. All right, but I love you, and I'll be here. All right, bye, or see you later.